Hello and welcome to the Cobb Brothers podcast. And we've made it, gents. It is episode 169. The one,
Nice.
the six,
Nice.
and the nine.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
169's even.
And today we've got Cyrus.
Mustard.
And
My
we've
mic
got
cut out.
Oscar. Yeah, it did cut out, sorry.
I only got ketchup, dog. My bad. I don't got no mustard.
Mustard.
Barn door?
You stole what I was going to say, Oscar. I was just going to go, ketchup!
Mustard.
And
Hey.
we've got Colton.
Man.
Mayonnaise.
Man.
I heard
Yeah, we
men.
only had heard man, but
Mayonnaise.
I'm assuming you said mayonnaise. Yeah.
That mangoise.
I said mayonnaise.
You know, Brian's once told me that he would want to dip me in mayonnaise.
I'd dip you in
Maybe.
mayonnaise too.
I don't know why.
I'd turn you into
I
ranch
dipped that
dressing.
picture David sent last night in the mayonnaise.
Jeez.
Okay. Wow.
Skipping right over that. Cyrus, we missed you last week, but we did have some big news that we can revisit real quick. Kendrick Lamar dropping GNX. That was
Yes,
pretty
sir.
fucking badass, and I know you've got plenty to say.
Kendrick dropped a new album?
Kendrick dropped a new
Oh,
album.
guys, did no one tell him?
No way.
We're not supposed to
No
tell
one
him.
told
Who
you?
didn't tell him?
Nobody told me.
God damn it.
You were just gonna wait, huh?
Oh.
You guys walked around like you just knew, huh?
Yeah.
Not gonna
Oh,
tell.
well,
Well, we thought you knew.
yeah, we thought the king of knowing, Kendrick Lamar, knew.
The biggest Kendrick dick rider should have known.
Oh my
How was I
god.
supposed to know if you didn't tell me?
I mean, he's
Well,
got a point.
Cyrus, Kendrick Lamar released GNX. It's a brand new album.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What would I know about it?
I don't know. What
God
would you
damn
know
Cyrus.
about it?
Probably a
gonna
lot
fucking-
about it.
I'm gonna strangle your feet if you don't speak, damn it.
What's up
the
with your
feet.
obsession with
Just
feet
the
today?
feet.
Yeah.
What do you mean today? What are you talking about? It's been a
Oh,
lifetime of
He's always
accomplishment.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you fucking talking
Fetishes
about?
are
Sorry.
a lifetime thing.
Start talking about Kendrick and you bring up feet. Anyway.
Way to go, David.
I was born in the feet.
Oh no.
Didn't he have a feat with Drake or something like that, or like a? It
He's
starts
gonna
with
pull
an-
one out.
Oh, feud.
Nobody's
other one.
pulling out tonight.
Him and Drake are gripping feet.
Dude, no. Interlocking toes and all?
Yeah.
That's why
Was
they don't let
anything-
us wear open toe shoes at work.
Yeah, yeah.
One of many reasons, Brandon. I don't think that's the main priority.
No,
Of
it is.
why-
It's the ultimate power. Interlocking toes. You didn't know that?
Mhm.
Oh, that's your power
That's
zone.
how you get the most power in a team lift. Yeah, you lock your
Yeah.
feet with the other person.
you lock your feet and
That
walk
is
with
like-
your hands.
The most natural and
You just
organic
cr-
form. Sorry.
God created us in His image. We're just not doing it properly.
He knew
Men
proper
were meant
safe
to
lifting
interlock their
procedures.
toes.
You know, the male G spot is in between the toes.
Oh my god.
Very much so. Which is the
How
most
far
important.
did we made it 4 minutes before we mentioned something absolutely absurd. I think that's a record.
It's good for us.
No, we've gone off the rails in about the first 30 seconds before. So
No, yeah, fuck, you're right.
No.
With all of us here, though,
Oh, no.
there's usually
with
somebody
all of us
missing.
here, we have gone off the rails that fast before.
I haven't even
Yeah.
started talking about Kendrick's feet yet.
Yo,
Dude,
what
Cyrus,
about
do tell about
Kendrick's feet,
Kendrick's feet.
dog?
Yeah, he's like
Um,
5'6" tall. Believe it
Wow.
or not, he's short. He's a short.
Oh,
dude.
is that what it means? Like when a song says like featuring Kendrick, they were interlocking their feet while they wrote it.
Yes.
God.
Yeah. From writing all the way to the studio recording. That's actually how they turn on the mics. They have to like get their feet together and push the button.
Walking your feet about most of your life. So
Yeah, I don't know.
all
about
your
you
life,
guys.
they're buff as fuck. So you got like great like directional control, you know, of your toes and shit.
I want a front row seat to that.
Front row feet.
Well, I
to
work-
that?
Yep.
I wear flip flops every day, so it's not, I'm not really hiding them. Excuse me.
Front row feet is gonna be our title, by the way.
That's my new band name.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a band name.
I'm gonna write that down. Front row feet.
That's pretty good.
It's going in. It's too
That's
late.
going
It's
on
already
to the
in motion.
list.
Oh
Write that down,
yeah.
write that down.
My list is immaculate.
What's the
and ready to
What's
go.
the best one? The Flaccid Kayak.
Flaccid Kayak is like the name I've always had since high school.
Yeah.
How do you see Flaccid Kayak and you don't want to go see them live?
That's true, though.
Dude,
I agree.
I'd want
Or
to see
even if you're
Flaccid
just
Kayak.
even when you're started out and you're open, it's like, who's this Flaccid Kayak guy? Oh, it's a band.
Yes, dude, look at this kayak. I can't wait
We
till
all
we
come-
get like bigger shows with an actual flaccid kayak hanging from the rafters.
It's just one of those blow up kayaks, but we don't inflate it all the way.
No, we get a
We-
regular
we-
kayak and we put it wrong way on the Explorer and just leave it in Arizona for a week.
Holy shit.
If you have a flaccid kayak, you can't forget about the kinky kinkajou.
Yes.
Jesus.
Google kinkajou,
No.
but you make
think
sure
a
you
lot
spell
of
it
It's
things
an
might come up.
animal.
right. You got to spell it right. That's
Yeah.
The, that's
Oh, I
the-
thought you were.
Put
I
an
thought it was
A,
three
not an-
different words.
Not a Y.
Are you saying Pikachu?
Kinkajou.
Okay, no, that's not an animal.
Yes,
Yes,
it
it
is.
I'm with Colton on
Wha-
this one.
Where is it? Like, that's not.
Australia.
Oh,
I'm miss-
fucking course.
I'm gonna send a picture to the Discord. You
Oh
guys will be
no.
enlightened. So, anyways, Kendrick, right?
Yeah, Kendrick.
He's
What
been in
about his
Australia
feet?
before.
Smacking feet. Nah, his new album's pretty good. I feel bad for all the people this week that have had to listen to me
Oh,
yelling
the
and
wrong
screaming
button.
mustard.
Oh, okay.
I think it's
Truly
been
is a marvel.
beautiful.
Dude, all the fast food restaurants getting people pulling up saying mustard.
Oh, with
Can I get that with some extra mustard? If I was an employee at a fast food restaurant and they did that to me, I'd just be like, he ordered it, just cover the entire thing in mustard. I swear it's what he said. So they just open it and it's just a burger and soaking in mustard.
The outside, inside, the wrapper, the bag.
Let them reap what they
Bag.
sow.
Fucking throw it in the car. I don't know. Oscar
Bun,
and I,
mustard bun.
you're about to rattle off the Krabby Patty recipe. What's up?
No, I said bun. It just comes bun, mustard bun. That's it.
Oh.
What you were
Bun,
saying?
mustard bun.
No, I saw an edit where it was. Remember when SpongeBob forgot how to make a Krabby Patty after not Flats,
Yeah.
Gus hid the
Yeah,
pickles
yeah.
under his tongue, and he's in his house with Mr. Krabs. He's like, I can't do it. How am I supposed to know that it's bun, lettuce, onion, tomato, cheese? And he gets the mustard, and that's when the edit starts.
Oh my god. Dude, no, the memes that are coming out of it are so great. All the Kratos ones are
Mm.
killing me.
I was at work.
Mustard.
Because so Bryant was the one that let me know that the album was out, like shockingly. Like I had
Oh.
no idea until Bryant sent it to the Discord.
Shout out
And
Bryant.
I was listening through the album, and when I got to Mustard, I was like, "Oh, this is a classic!" Instantly.
Yeah.
This is gonna be my next year.
Everyone wants this.
Oscar and I in Call of Duty lobbies, we just be playing, talking. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
Fucking yelling at people. I'm dying constantly, mind you, because I'm shit at the game. but-
Oh yeah. He also dropped the music video for Squabble Up this last week, which is the snippet that he put in the Not Like Us music video that everybody's been waiting for. It's
Oh, okay.
It's an actual song now. He's done this before with the All Right music video where he puts out like a 10-second snippet and then nobody's ever heard the song.
Huh.
There's no full version of it on the internet anywhere. And it's really disappointing because it fucking slaps. It's like the craziest 17 seconds to a Kendrick Lamar song.
And it never speaks of it again.
But we got that closure this time around with Squabble Up.
Yeah, that was
So,
pretty
are
fucking
any of
rad.
these songs out here? Is he dissing anybody? That I mean, I think I know Drake for sure. In some of them.
So in Whacked Out Murals, he definitely talks about the Drake beef. He also
Yep.
addresses the Lil Wayne controversy with Kendrick getting the Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans. Where,
Yeah, was he mad at Lil Wayne or mad at people?
people
that
found
one?
out that Lil Wayne was mad that he didn't get it, and then Kendrick was, talking about how he grew up respecting Lil Wayne because Lil Wayne was one of his idols. I mean, fuck,
He was
he's got
huge.
he's got a cover of Millie on one of his old mixtapes.
A
And
milli.
Yeah, that one.
that one, yeah, I think you've heard of that one. Jesus Christ. But no, I know he
All I
called that
remember
verse
with
too.
Kendrick. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I know he called out those two definitively, but a lot of it is just people are weird. Like I remember "Watch the Party Die." It wasn't on the album, but it was like a single that he put out on Instagram. It was just him calling out the music industry as a whole.
I mean, it's pretty fucked. I mean, I saw a thing recently with Kelly Uchis talking about how she picked Tyler because Tyler just wanted to with her rather than promote her or like get her included and stuff. And he's like, and that's what she was looking for, like just someone like a partner, like not a partner, I guess, because they didn't really, but just someone that was there to just do music rather than like push her into it. You know what I mean?
I think collaborations in rap have become more so of like a money grab nowadays by like big name rappers, whereas like guys like Kendrick and Tyler, at least recently, or recent examples of that being guys that uh, give opportunities to rappers that wouldn't have a much harder time like ever finding that opportunity, like being where they came from or however their obstacles may uh, become or just come up. Sorry. But yeah.
Like, have you seen the features on GNX?
Yeah. Yeah. No one I've ever seen before.
There's a couple of like big names on here. Like obviously SZA's on 2 of his songs. Roddy Ricch makes an appearance on another.
Oh, okay.
But like on the first song, Whacked Out Murals, the girl that's speaking Spanish at the beginning, Dayra Barrera, she did the national anthem at one of the World Series games for the Dodgers. And I guess Kendrick was there and he was like, that was awesome. I'm going to put her
Wow.
on the album.
Wow.
And that's kind of how that happened.
That's insane.
It was just Kendrick had a
That's how you know she did it right, because the national anthem's a hard song to sing.
Mm-hmm. I think it was the national anthem, but she was performing at the Dodgers game, so I'd assume it was the anthem.
Yeah.
I was wondering who that was too, because like I started the album, I was like, oh fuck, I didn't realize I was checking I had the right album on. I was like, I don't know if I put on like Vicente Fernandez or something.
Yeah, GNX is his love letter to LA. Like it's very LA rooted. From the artists that he picks up, the people that he puts on it, the sounds like what is it? Reincarnated sounds like a Tupac song.
Yeah.
And he's rapping like he is Tupac. Because if you listen to a lot of early Kendrick mixtapes, it's just a mix of him trying to be Outkast. It's a mix of him trying to be Lil Wayne, Tupac, and Nas, because those are the people he grew up listening to.
Right.
And
I think
just taking that and putting it out there.
I think what was it? Luther is very like nostalgic feeling, and it was like it's like reminds me of like old Kendrick when he was like doing slow R&B, most not like slow R&B stuff, mind you, but like he had like a nice beat to it where like Luther did.
Hey, another good song is Heart Part 6. He took back the Heart Part 6 from Drake after whatever the fuck Drake did with that song. And,
Give me that shit.
And it was basically like him talking about Top Dog Entertainment and how much it meant to him and how he knew Black Hippie wouldn't work anymore because he had a much different vision of the music he wanted to make than everybody else that was in that rap group.
Right.
And it was never going to work out, even though he loves everybody else that was doing it, like Schoolboy Q and Absol and J Rock. It's kind of like Odd Future with Tyler the Creator. Like everybody knew Tyler the Creator was going to be the guy to come out of Odd Future because he was just so much better than everybody else.
Yeah.
Like nobody's talking about Domo Genesis anymore, which is a tragedy.
I was gonna say, I couldn't remember who was from that group at all. I didn't pay much attention.
Nobody remembers Left Brain?
Nope.
Isn't
But,
that a crazy looking dude?
yeah, he's got the big forehead. That's how I remember him.
Peyton Manning.
Yeah, I remember
Not
Left
Peyton,
Brain.
Yeah, Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning was
Yeah.
in Odd Future. Believe it or not.
Oh my god.
The other one is Raider Clan, Denzel Curry. Like there's like 20 people in Raider Clan, but the only one you'll ever hear of anymore is Denzel Curry.
Dang. I wonder if the rest of them still make music.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say, probably. If you go to their Wikipedia page, you can tell who's popular and who isn't, because like it'll show the group members, and like Denzel Curry will have a blue link, but nobody else will. Because nobody else
Damn.
has a Wikipedia page.
That's crazy.
I think other
Oh,
big hip hop news. I mean, no, you got something else about Kendrick? I'll talk about
Actually,
Kendrick all night.
no. That's fine. That's
Don't
fine.
get me started.
I would say overall the album was really good. I love. I'll be listening to that one more often than I am listening to Chromacopia right now because it's just a good mix of like just good songs. You know. That's just me.
Properly curated.
I've never heard any of these albums or songs, so I'm just nodding my head and saying yes.
Yeah. Except Kendrick
Yes.
is your not savior.
As my not savior, sure.
Yeah. Cool. The A-Tie's knots. I'll show you how to do some.
Hey,
Boy Scout alert.
monkey knot.
Yeah, but
Here I come.
the monkey's fist. The monkey.
Ooh.
Ooh, ooh.
I was gonna say something else cool in hip hop news was that Camp Flog Gnaw a few weeks ago. They had a trailer on the board for Mac Miller's Balloonerism that's finally coming out next month. It's kind of like a lost mixtape that's been leaked to the internet a bunch of times that was supposed to come out 10 years ago.
Hmm.
It's finally coming out.
I will be checking that one out for sure.
What I would compare it to is, you know how Dr. Dre's always had this album Detox that's been slated to come out for the past 20 years but never did. Balloonerism is like that, but with Mac Miller.
You said what album from him? Detox?
Detox.
Huh. Not
A
familiar
lot
with
of
that one.
like mid 2000s 2010s hip hop songs were referenced Detox.
Hmm.
Like, do you remember the song I Need a Doctor with
Yes.
Eminem and Skylar Grey? That was supposed to be a single off of Detox.
Oh, interesting.
But that was the only song that ever dropped.
Was it a single when it dropped, or was it on a new album? I'm sorry.
It was just a single,
Okay.
but
Interesting.
it was
Can't
supposed to.
have shit in fucking 2024, man.
Can't get Detox. I feel like hip hop old heads are gonna be like rooting and hollering if Detox ever comes out.
There'll be actual riots in the streets.
I remember when Kendrick. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say there's a Genius page for Detox with a bunch of like songs with missing lyrics on it because nobody knows what Detox is supposed to be.
I was just
Little
gonna say
snippets they've
that.
acquired.
Just someone said hip hop old heads. I remember when Kendrick played the Super Bowl. Like all of us were like, "Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah, good for him. He's playing with Eminem, like some of these big names." And then like Facebook, the next few days, a bunch of people on my Facebook that were hip hop heads, but have no idea who Kendrick were. They were like, "Yeah, the show is awesome, but who is this Kendrick dude? Like, why is he there?" And I was like, "Oh, you're old. I don't get it, but you don't get it either."
Comment section. Want to know about Kendrick, huh?
Let me tell you a story.
So
The Borderlands intro.
want to hear a story, yeah?
Little K dot on the content, huh? Oh man. Speaking of video games, did you guys see that fucking CD Projekt Red announced that they're starting production on Witcher 4?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Full
indeed,
sail
dude.
ahead.
I'm only 10% through the fucking third game. And I've been on it for like over like, I don't know, 30, 40 hours now.
Jeez.
There's so much shit to it. This is ridiculous, dude.
And that game came out 9 years ago. Yeah.
It's oh my god. And then like there's 2 DLCs as well that are like full length campaigns as long as like the base campaign is. It's fucking
Wow.
ridiculous. Yeah. There's so much content and every little side quest, it's not just like, oh, go fetch this for me. Like no, it's I need you to go here and clear out this fucking nest of monsters. Oh, but they're being leaded by another bigger monster over here and you have to like track them down and like go through a dungeon and like it's like a fucking whole shit, you know? Rather than like the normal like RPG stuff that I'm used to, where it's just run over there, pick this up, run back. Hey, thanks. Here's money.
Here's money.
That's kind of like how Stalker 2 is, but probably not as extreme, just from how I've been playing it. Because it's like, I'll get a mission, and I'm like, all right, cool. And I'll just wander off into the zone, and then as I'm wandering through, I'll find a bunch of people, and the people I come across, and they give me other quests to do, and I'm like, okay, I got a backpack full of guns that I gotta hike back home real quick, and then I'll go do that shit. And
Then
so I
I'll help
go
you
do
out.
all the side stuff, and then I do the main missions, and the main missions give me more side quests and loot stashes to find. And I'm like, I need a bigger backpack. Just, but if y'all haven't played that game yet, that game is pretty fucking great.
I tried it out for about 15 minutes and got angry because the invisible
The
monster
first
kept one shot at
Bloodsucker.
me. Yep.
Yeah,
Couldn't do
the
anything.
first
Didn't tell me where
Bloodsucker.
to do. Didn't tell me where to go. I tried like fucking so many. I reloaded the game so many fucking times.
Sounds like a
Nothing
skill
worked.
issue.
Yeah, I guess it
Bless
is,
you.
and I'm too fucking lame to figure it out. So
The way that I figured it was after I
Skill.
got the artifact, I was like, okay, he spawns now. And I hopped onto the car in the radiation anomaly thing that was right there. And I was like, okay, so he's only going to get me once I leave this. So then I prepared myself. And then I booked it straight back to that little bunker that only had the one front door on it. And when I shot at him as he ran in, and then I was like, okay, he's in. And I ran outside, and then I shot at him as he ran out, and I ran back in. I was just spamming med packs.
I would try, and you
it-
just one tap me, bro. That's it.
Yeah, no. He sometimes he one taps you, and if you're lucky, it's a two. He hits you when you have like barely any health left. It took me like an hour to get past that first bloodsucker,
But,
and
yeah,
that was
no.
on medium difficulty. Like
Mhm.
there's easy, medium, and hard. That was the normal difficulty.
I'm alright. I may give it a shot later down the line, but no thanks.
It reminds me a lot of Metro Exodus, just like the open world, post-apocalyptic radioactive Russia vibe, you know.
They do
But
take like it looks like a carbon copy of it, but it's still vastly
from what
different.
from what I've read, they're not in the same universe, but there were developers of the first Stalker game that were hired onto the development of some of the Metro games. So that's why there's a lot of similarities in it, like how you start and there's that electric anomaly. Electric anomalies are a profound thing in the Metro games, like, and just the general look of the mutants on the surface too. They they have that same kind of vibe to them.
What are the flying ones called again? Gargoyles, right? Weren't they?
Demons.
Demons. Yeah, those are fucking
Demons,
terrifying when I first
demons,
played.
or as Bourbon calls them, bitches.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember being fucking terrified when I first saw one. When I was doing my first playthrough. I was like, hell no.
Yeah, Metro games are goated. Next to Halo, that's my favorite series.
I got all the achievements in Exodus, and that was enough. That was enough at Metro for about 5 years.
I don't know if I got all the achievement. Maybe in no. I at least got the good ending achievements in 2033 and Last Light, because those ones you have to literally not harm another human for the entire campaign in the first one, unless it's
Gross.
like forced on you. Like if it's on a mission where you're being shot at, you are allowed to shoot. But if it's like just the main kind of missions where you're sneaking through, you're not. You can only shoot mutants.
Like you're sneaking through a base or whatever, you can't like kill the guards to progress. You gotta let them live.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, you can. I'm pretty sure for I don't know if it was 2033 or Last Light, but one of them you couldn't even knock people out. Like you couldn't show aggression towards humans to get the good ending.
Exodus was a
Like,
little bit more lenient. It was more about the choices you made in the game than like random people around the world. You weren't allowed to like shoot people that
Yeah.
were retreating and stuff. Like if somebody gives themselves up and puts their weapons down, you can't shoot them. You know, it's dishonorable.
tactics, right?
Uh,
Like you can fire unless you fire upon type thing.
yeah. Exodus was more lenient because I do remember that about. I think the one we're talking about is Last Light, Brennan, where you have to like
Yeah.
be perfect, like a literal
Yeah.
saint.
Yeah. Because the spoiler alert, but the game's been out for over a decade. The main ending, which is typically the bad ending that everyone got, was when our team had to blow up D6 and everyone in it, including himself. But the good ending, which is the canonical one that went on to Exodus, was you had to do all that good stuff. And right before he pulls the thing, the kid Dark One stops you, and all the Dark Ones stop the bad people, and then they move on.
So you spoiled the game from 2013.
Yeah, how dare I?
Fucking could you, dude?
Just
Did
spoil
you guys
my
also
games
know
from
that Dom
2013.
died in Gears 3?
Dude, oh my god, man.
Dude, Cabo
Really?
fucking dies in Breaking Bad.
Well, I actually haven't seen Breaking Bad though. Oh fuck,
Yeah.
man.
Well, Combo fucking dies in Breaking Bad, dude.
Oh fuck,
Which one was Combo? You did just say that, man.
Combo was my favorite character, man, said somebody who's never watched Breaking Bad.
Jesse's friends, honestly, including Combo, were like the best characters because they were just good friends to Jesse, you know? Like, whatever Jesse needed, they were like, all right, man, you're a homie, I got you.
I guess. El
Skinny
Camino,
Pete's the best, though.
yeah, El Camino really capped off how good his friends were.
Yeah.
El Camino
Skinny
is like
Pete's
a prequel
awesome.
series, right?
No, El Camino's the movie that takes place directly after the ending of Breaking Bad.
Okay.
Because Breaking Bad, long story short, Walter shows up, frees Jesse, and then dies in a meth lab. And it's all symbolic. But it never showed
Weird.
what happened to Jesse after he drove away.
That's actually a 2013 spoiler, too. That's crazy.
Sorry about Brandon. Oh man, dude.
I'm spoiling
Shit.
stuff that happened our freshman year, your junior year. What am I doing?
What are you doing?
Oh, what are you doing?
Also in Halo Reach, everyone dies. The end. Speaking of spoilers, that one was 2011.
Technically, in the book, Noble Six survives in the cave. Fun fact.
Do the books ever
Oh.
say what happened to June?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know exactly what happened to June, but I know that the books do talk about them more.
Because if you pay attention when, like when they're leaving with Cortana and Halsey goes away with June, Carter tells him, "Do not let any information fall into enemy hands." After Halsey said, "I don't need an escort," and then June says, "I'll do it, and it must be done," meaning they probably had an order to take out Halsey since they had Cortana, but we know that didn't happen because Halsey lived.
For now.
She probably knew that Oni was going to try to take her out once they had the carbon copy clone of her.
We can control this AI, and then they lose control of the
It's impenetrable.
What are the games from 2013 can we spoil?
Just gives a word in mind.
Which Black
what?
Ops came in 2013?
Ghosts.
Wow.
Dude,
I can't believe
Rourke
you just
is not your friend.
pulled that out of your ass like that, Cyrus.
Your dad is the father ghost.
was it really 2013 though? Because the same year that Reach came out was Black Ops.
Yeah. Black Ops 2
So-
came out in 2012.
Okay, yeah, because Reach was 2010.
Yep.
So it would have been Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, right?
Yep.
No, yeah, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, and then what was the next Black Ops? Black Ops 2.
Yes.
So then the one after, really, Ghost was the next one after Modern Warfare 3.
After Black Ops 2, yeah.
Well, I just mean because like back then it was in every other year it was either Infinity Ward or Treyarch.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Well, because Ghost was.
you're probably
Infinity
right.
Ward.
Oh yeah,
And-
they did because Sledgehammer it was introduced for the first time, right?
Yeah, the next year with Advanced Warfare was Sledgehammer's first game.
Here's Advanced Warfare.
Thanks,
What
Kevin
you're looking
Spacey.
at is Kevin Spacey.
I mean,
And
we
he's
got the
looking
fucking
at
That
what?
aged well.
Yeah. And we also got the press F for pay respects meme out of it.
Yep.
So overall, Advanced Warfare was worth it. It was a necessary step.
Absolutely. It was a necessary evil.
How else are you
Didn't
supposed to press F?
didn't we get the press square to Sean the same year?
Oh, and Heavy Rain, I think that was 2012 actually.
I don't remember when Heavy Rain came out.
Sean!
That is.
Jason.
Sean! No,
Yes.
this was a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah.
That's why I don't know it.
Mm-hmm. Jason.
Yeah, this one the guy just was screaming Sean over and over again. He's just like Sean!
All I had to do is
Sean! Yep.
2010. That one came out in 2010.
Hmm.
What about the second
So-
one?
This is the second one.
I think there was a second one.
It rained heavily twice.
Oh no.
Not
Well, I
the
think there
same.
was a different one that like. Oh no, it's the same one. I'm tripping then. I could have sworn there was like a second game about it.
You're
Who's the developer?
tripping,
Quantic Dream.
bitch.
Quantic Dream.
Yeah.
Didn't they make what was the Android game? That was
Detroit
also
Become
PlayStation.
Human.
Yeah, they made that one.
Oh, okay.
Because the gameplay is very similar.
Oh, and Beyond Two Souls with then Ellen Page. Okay,
Yes.
I remember now. Okay, they did all the fucking that one director. Like he's a director, but he's like, oh, I can let me fucking make these games real fast. He's like a French director.
I know they're
No.
making a Star Wars game soon. Like
These
that's under
guys
the
are?
same vein.
Quantic
Yeah.
Dream. Oh shit.
I mean, could be good.
Who knows, man? I know. With so was it Star Wars Outlaws just came up with an update that did small fixes. They changed some things, but nothing really like the community was like hoping for because it's still
Did-
very buggy.
Did you see that thing that the CEO of Ubisoft was in an interview and he's like, yeah, gamers these days just expect too much from games and we don't know what to do about it. And it's like, no, you just put out a shitty game.
It's like, no, Ubisoft, you just
Work.
suck.
Yeah, like,
It's not gamers expecting too much. It's you're not putting out what they're expecting in this day
You-
and age.
You
Other companies
advertise
can do it. Yeah, like
your game as a quadruple A game, the first one ever. Do you know the
Yeah.
expectations that come with that?
Our game's a quadruple A. What the fuck is a quadruple A?
Absolute dog shit, apparently.
It's a
Yeah,
really
it's
small
just
battery.
a piss.
Yeah, it's a
Pissing up
really
the road.
small battery.
what does the A even mean? I know like it meant
Asshole.
like. No, I know what the.
Jesus.
I know they're assholes, but what does the A's mean? And like the
Right,
triple A's and.
I think it just came from like AAA games, you know, because big developers making a game, they were
Yeah, yeah.
AAA. I don't
Probably,
think it necessarily meant anything other than that.
Oh,
It might
right.
have a meaning for something. Maybe games were graded A to F by somebody at some point, and then they caught on.
Well, because they also have other lettered batteries like C and D.
Du-
I've never heard of
double A and triple A has no meaning behind it. It's just a
For, like,
identifier
developers
for
level.
a battery dimension and nominal voltage.
It's like how they call D
Uh,
batteries D cells sometimes.
Right. So it's more
Like-
just like to measure how much of like production quality, I guess, went into the game, right?
Probably, yeah.
Triple A.
Yeah, but like
Which it
Cyrus was
becomes-
saying,
It becomes more ironic now. Just fucking with it's AAA. That's a really small battery. It's big developers are putting real small amount of times into games.
And they charge you more for it.
yeah,
This is so
$70
cool.
bucks.
Yeah, what a
$70
steal
for a
those
program that
dick
doesn't
weights.
work.
Yeah,
But it will work soon, someday in the future.
just give us time.
Yeah.
Once all the fans tell them what's wrong with it, and then they blame the fans for wanting more, and it's like, you promised us this. We expected it. Like-
I think Ubisoft was the ones that always also said that gamers don't own the games or something like that.
Yeah.
Some shit, like some random crap like that, and everyone was like up in arms about it, saying that all right, then you shouldn't feel bad when I pirate your fucking game because I can't, so I don't own it.
I don't own it.
There's
Yeah.
currently a class action lawsuit actually with the crew because they sunsetted the game and they took it offline, but they removed it out of people's Ubisoft accounts on PC. If you purchase it through their
That's
store.
wild.
That is crazy.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, well, you can't play it online anymore. Go play our new one. And they're like, no, we bought this game. We bought this game 10 fucking years ago. We want to play the game that we bought. And they're basically saying that Ubisoft did that after they implemented their policy saying that you're purchasing a license, not an actual copy of the game.
How scummy.
Scummy. Ubisoft's always been scummy, dude.
Why
Yeah.
remove a 10-year-old game from somebody's account? What's the point? It could be
Yeah,
cut off.
absolutely. Yeah.
You're just losing fans. Like you're doing nothing to please your audience.
You're just hurting yourself more rather than growing.
Mhm.
Like imagine if someone just knocked on your door one day and went like, "I'm from the Blockbuster. I have to take all your fucking DVDs that you own because of a new law. Like, what do you mean? I bought it. I own it. it's
Brandon just
mine.
made a reference that dated himself.
There's only one left,
That-
and it's like in Washington or
It's
something.
in Redmond, Oregon.
Oregon.
I
Yeah,
was
there you
thinking
go.
Good for them for keeping it going.
That's one lone shop fighting against the fucking those tide.
They still rent movies too. Like they just have like a local community that still goes and rents movies for the novelty of it.
Fuck yeah, it was
I
a great
told you-
experience.
I told you I did that in a couple podcasts like a month or two ago. They had that horror store next to the Cracker Barrel, and they actually rent out movies. I was like, oh
I
shit!
mean, it was
I
always a
hope-
fun time renting movies and then coming back home, like eating popcorn and sitting it, watching with everybody. It was great. I love doing it.
Yeah, because streaming now, you just ponder for an hour of what movie you want to watch. But
Yeah.
back then, it was you walked through a couple aisles, picked out a couple movies, and then you had something to watch for the next few days. You know?
No, you had to watch them because you already paid for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Watch
Yeah,
them. It was a waste of
You-
fucking
you,
money.
you knew what you were gonna watch.
And if you got lucky,
Well, that-
you also rented a game, and you play it
Thanks,
like all night. Thanks, Mom.
Dude, my favorite experience at Blockbuster was just when they had the game the console set up like with like the actual game on it
Yeah.
that you could just play.
Then.
Because when Rock Band or not Rock Band, Guitar Hero 3 World Tour came, or no, Guitar Hero World Tour, not Guitar Hero 3. Sorry, two different games. But when World Tour came out and they had all that drum set and all that stuff, me and Ben walked into we did our weekly thing walking into Blockbuster for the weekend. We went, oh my god, this is awesome. And the entire time Mom was picking movies and stuff, we were just sitting there playing it. And then the motherfucker went up to medium difficulty. And I was so pissed about it because I was like, how are you already playing medium? We just started playing it.
It's
Was that
already
the-
out, dude.
Are you talking about the Blockbuster on Prater?
No, the one that it might not have been a Blockbuster, but it was, I think it was, but it's kind of over by where that Papa Murphy is on Vista,
Okay.
in that area there. I think there was a Blockbuster there.
The one that was on Prater had the same setup, and I was like, I used to go there.
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
kid play on that one.
Yeah, because when we were kids, that Papa Murphy's has been there ever since we moved here, and it was always Friday night. We got a pizza from Papa Murphy's, and then Ben started working there, and we had it's like 50% off if I want to go there.
Did
I
Ben
could get a large pizza. I could get a large pizza, a calzone, and a fucking big old chicken Caesar salad, and it's like $12-14.
Did Ben get groomed into working at Papa Murphy's because of his nostalgia for moments like that?
I wouldn't say groomed. I think that's an inappropriate word to use.
That's what grooming is, though. He's been conditioned to work there because he has an
Oh my
affiliation towards
God.
it.
Was I groomed to work at FedEx then, since my dad worked there for 5 years?
I mean,
I don't know, was it?
I worked at Rite Aid because my dad worked there for 25 years. So
I mean, I'm not saying anything crazy, but
It's like
Cyrus, were you groomed to start working at the same
Dad-
place your mom was right after high school?
she was there a whole month. That's
That's
enough
he
time.
was there a whole month.
There's plenty of time, all right? I walked into the building once and I said, shit, this is for me. Even though that first time was my first day, I just knew.
And you never look back. Fuck, I think you're honestly one of, if not the only person I know that worked at the same spot from your first job after high school.
Yeah, people always talk about how their first job sucked. And I'm like, I'm still at my first job.
Like I guess my first job was over there, but it was a warehouse, and from that I went to UPS and now FedEx, and UPS and FedEx, and that one it's all just boxes.
Mhm.
It's the box business.
The business of boxes.
Couldn't afford you to
Oh,
buy
Chuck E. Cheese.
anything for Christmas, so I gave you a box.
to this
Thank you for your
box.
box.
I could give all of you 30 free boxes for Christmas. Swear to God.
Just your box, thank you.
Sorry.
What? Pardon?
Yeah, pardon. Say that
You
again.
heard him.
Let me turn on my recording so I have it from my records. easily.
I don't think you guys heard. Also, they're working on a live-action Moana now.
Yeah,
Correct.
Yeah.
and The Rock is reprising his role as Maui.
Yep.
That wasn't Maui as the Rock with hair.
Yeah, they actually had to put on a muscle suit on him for some reason. I don't know why they this.
Because he's
Well-
old and doesn't have the muscle tone anymore.
Well, he
Oh,
is,
shredded.
but Maui in the shows is like giant.
Thick.
He's not
Yeah, he's
like the Rock. The Rock has always been a rock, like a solid, gigantic muscles, but he's not the Maui from the
And
first movie. Like
I'm also
Maui is
assuming it
huge.
has something to do with his Maui's tattoos and stuff.
Oh, that
Yeah.
would make sense too, because yeah, The Rock does have some tattoos, but they probably put that thing on him so that they could have all
Well,
of
'cause
Maui's
Maui's-
stuff on it.
Maui's tattoos move.
Yeah, they're like entities that he talks to. Yeah.
Getting tattoos. That's fucking crazy.
Fucking. Sorry. Speaking of tattoos, I saw a post the other day that I thought was awesome, and it was just this dude going on about a theory of how Far Cry 3's story was simply just a made-up story by Jason for why he got a tribal tattoo on vacation.
Mom, Dad, I can explain.
I was kidnapped.
Because every time you level up in the game, you get a new tattoo on your left forearm. So he's just like, Jason literally just went on vacation and got a big old thing and made up a story about it.
All his friends are in on it. That's why they had to, like, all right, I gotta cut your ear a little bit, make it look like you were attacked, okay? Dude, you
Yeah.
could just tell him. No, I can't
No,
tell him I got a tattoo.
I couldn't have gotten this tattoo unless this lines up with the plot point. Now let me get your ear.
Give me that goddamn ear, Jesse. That's funny though. I could see that. That'd be fucking hilarious. Like the whole thing is just a fucking fake.
Like
It's all
if
just
that
a
was the
ruse.
plot of a parody show for Far Cry 3.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
remember when that live action thing for Far Cry 3 came out with the guy that played Voss, I forget his name. But it was like that whole live action one. They were just
I
going
think so,
over the
yeah.
island. Yeah.
He was like talking to you, and you were like in the ground, like on the beneath the sand.
Yeah, because it was totally like all live action. Like someone was they were filming something on the beach, and then it turns out there was pirates on it, and then the guy that's Jason, fucking my favorite scene of it, he just pulls up to the thing and he's like, "Hey, let my friends go now." And Voss is just like talking to him, whatever, and he takes a step further and he's like, "If you take another step further, I will shoot all of you." And he goes, "If I take another step? Oh, you mean like this?" And he takes a step and he just unloads his AK-47 at them, misses every shot like a stormtrooper, and Voss is just, "Do you know how extremely fucking rude that was?"
No, Voss was one of the best villains like Ubisoft has done, and that game worked.
Just
Just a nice
Yeah,
fucking phone.
that was when that was when Ubisoft games were compared to Skyrim with guns.
With guns,
It was
dude.
like Skyrim with guns.
I like
And then
this
4
phone.
was
This is a
okay.
nice fucking phone.
It was a nice fucking phone.
Far Cry 4 and 5 were awesome.
And then
I don't
6
think I
was
ever
like
finished 4.
boring.
Sorry, Cyrus. I know I held that disc for years. But I never
You never all this time you had Far Cry 4 and you never fucking finished it? Are you
kidding me?
I
It was
never
in your
finished it.
possession?
Seriously, dude?
That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up.
so
You just reignited this rivalry, man. This shit is going on for another 10 years. You
Dog.
didn't even fucking finish it, dude.
You just stared at it every day. I didn't even-
Because
You don't even know how it ends.
No, I know how it ends. Like I've seen YouTube's things and stuff of that. But
While
I
you
never
had the
actually...
disc in your possession, you watched a video. You could have just gave the disc back.
I just thought it was funny because I kept saying, "Yeah, I'm still playing it," and every now and again I would play it, but I didn't do much in it. I was just.
Kidding me.
I mean, to be fair, I had Far Cry
Fail.
5. I had Far Cry 5 for at least 3 or 4 years before I beat it. Y'all beat it
That's-
like months after it came out. I was
That's
just like, it wasn't your Far Cry 5.
It
Slowly
wasn't my
enjoy
Far Cry
it.
5, Brandon. You can do whatever you want with it. Floss
Not
with
my
it.
Far Cry 5. Hey, get out of there.
I honestly thought I had mentioned that before. That's funny.
Nope.
I didn't. Yeah, well, technically I did beat it because I did that beginning thing where you wait for the crab run goons and then you win. You get, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
technically beat it.
Oh, okay.
But after I did
Wow.
that,
Is there an ending like that in 3?
not 3, but I think
4 has it, and 5 has it.
4. Yeah, because 5 at the start of it, you can choose to not take what's his face, Jason, into custody.
Yeah.
And if you don't take him into custody, the rookie will be like, "What are you guys doing?" And no, he made the good call. Let's just get out of here. And then you get the achievement for beating the game. The credits roll.
Nice. As it should.
Just need the achievement to get in the game. That's it. Well done.
I think this is the longest break we've gotten in between Far Cry games.
Like
Shit up.
6 came out in like 21,
Yeah.
19, something like that. Between 2019, 2021.
Yeah, because after 5, they made New Dawn, and it came out like less than a year later.
They made New Dawn, and then they made wasn't Primal before New Dawn.
Primal was before 5. It was between 4 and 5.
Oh yeah, because right, wasn't Primal? It was the same map as 4,
Correct.
but it was just Primal.
It did look very different. Like if you played the 2 games, which obviously now I know you didn't.
Yeah,
Like,
Brandon.
I didn't finish it. I played it. I didn't finish it. There's a difference.
They made the worlds look very different. So it used the same map, but the landscape and the feeling of the world felt completely different. Because there were like mountains that were in Primal that were not in 4. And plus, without the use of like vehicles and stuff, it was a running simulator. So they kind of scaled the map to accommodate that.
That makes sense.
Didn't even beat it.
Never beat it.
Fucking god damn it! I'm learning so many new things and new details about that every passing day, and it's been
Isn't
almost
it
10
great?
years.
That's how we know we're good friends. We're learning new things about each other every day.
But did I want to learn that? Is that what
I
you're gonna
thought you
ask?
knew it. That's why I said it.
No, I didn't. I had no idea, and nobody else told me either.
What?
Like the
I probably
Kendrick
didn't tell
album.
them.
I'm gonna find out that J. Cole dropped an album in 2016 in like 4 years. I'm gonna be really pissed.
You didn't know that?
No
Like-
what?
Mic check.
J. Cole dropped a new album.
All right, well, deceitful. Frankly,
That was the name of the album.
fuck.
Mic check. Hello. You hear me?
We hear
Yeah.
you.
Sorry, my controller disconnected. Like the battery died on it.
Jesus Christ.
My bad. My bad.
It's okay.
Oh, you good?
Oscar, did you beat Far Cry 4 when you had my
Oh.
disc?
Yeah, of course. Because you needed it back, so I needed to finish it in order to give it back.
All right, Brandon, I'm gonna go look through Cody Sanders' achievement list right now. I'm gonna see if he beat it.
Yeah, because that's how it was. It was Cody borrowed it first, and then he was like, "I haven't seen Cyrus today. Can you give?" He was like, "I need to give this back to him." I was like, "I got you. I'll see him."
Mhm.
And then I also didn't see you that day, so I was just had it.
Yeah, because
Cyrus's fault.
I let Oscar borrow it, and then Oscar gave it to Cody to give to me, but Cody couldn't find me, so he gave it to Brandon. And the rest is history.
And then Brandon
I
never
couldn't.
played it.
I did play it. It's a good game. I didn't finish it. I don't know. I honestly need to. I honestly don't even think that my save would be on the cloud anymore because that was on my 360.
I don't think it's backwards compatible either.
You know what? You know what though? When did I give it back to you? Is the question.
Mhm.
Because if it was after we graduated and I had an Xbox One, I definitely played it on that. But
It wasn't backwards compatible.
It wasn't okay.
No. That was one of those games they just made 2 different versions and never brought. a
That's
360 version
right.
over.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. I'm looking through his achievements. It looks like he never played it. He just had it. He really did want to just give it back to me though. So
Like Brandon
At
was
least
just giving it back in the first place.
tried to give it back to
Yeah,
me.
but I never would have gotten to play it.
Well, have it.
I didn't finish it. I didn't finish it, but I played it.
That's why you didn't give it back, is because you just wanted to finish it. You should have just said that, man. You should have just said that.
I should have known that I was.
Next time you see Brandon, you hand him Far Cry 4, then wait for it to come back again.
Maybe that's why I didn't like 6. I just had PTSD just thinking about it subconsciously.
No, 6 was also
wasn't as
bad.
good as 4 and 5.
6 is really bad.
6 is a struggle, dude.
it
I
was-
wanted
it-
to love that game so bad.
It had a couple things of it that were cool, like the cockfighting, and
Ah,
yeah, that was it. But
I beat 6, but it was meh.
Chorizo.
still lackluster, right?
chorizo.
Yeah, it was meh.
It had a couple things to make you smile, but compared to the other ones, it was like for some reason it just makes sense to strap a pack of uranium on your back and it shoots rockets every 30 seconds for some reason, because it's uranium. You can do
Don't
whatever
you
the
know?
fuck you want with uranium.
Uranium fever's got me going.
With the exception of like chorizo, I think they could have like redesigned the entire companion system for that game and made it like a completely like new thing. You know, like that little dog was super badass, and like just the idea of, you know, a chihuahua helping you was super funny, but I think they could have done better.
He wasn't a chihuahua. He was a dachshund. He was a wiener
Or
dog.
yeah, sorry.
That's why it's chorizo. He was a sausage.
What would you say, Colton?
What was the alligator?
I like
Sorry,
the
yeah.
rooster.
The rooster. I
The
forgot
rooster
about the
companion was
rooster.
fun. What was because the first one you get is the alligator from
Guapo.
that guy. What guapo,
Yeah.
fucking guapo.
He's got a gold tooth.
Yeah.
What was the rooster's name though?
Couldn't tell
Remember?
you.
We know all these other ones, but not fucking.
I remember
This is
Cheeseburger from 5. Like that is just
Yeah.
like hands down.
It's
the
because it's
crown jewel.
cheeseburger. Wasn't there? Because there was an animal companion per the 3 areas, right? There's the bear, cheeseburger, and
cougar.
then
Right? There's a
the
cougar. or
cougar.
something.
Yeah, there was a cougar. Yeah.
Don't forget Herc.
Who's Herc? Oh yeah, Herc, the plain dude.
Yep. There was the mountain lion
Peaches,
Peaches, that's
dude.
right. Yeah.
Fuck. See, I think 5 was done so well
Peaches.
that it was hard to one up in 6.
A pig also? Or am I crazy?
Crazy.
I forget what the third one was.
I
Because
have
there was
access
definitely
to
3
the
animal
internet.
companions. Because cheeseburger was
Fuck
to the
off,
north,
Edge.
Peaches was
Sorry.
to that west one. I think. I don't even remember.
If I had to guess, it was probably a dog. It's always a dog, right?
Bandit.
Dog. Yep.
Bandit the dog, yeah.
You can get him in Far Cry 6 actually, right? You find him like in a
No.
storage container? Are you sure?
I never made it that far into 6
Louis.
to know.
Or either like you free him, but he's in Far Cry 6. I remember like distinctively, like he's in a storage container. You gotta kill some guys and then just open it up.
Yeah, because it was like a blue healer, like
Yeah.
Myra, with
Or
like
Bluey.
with a bandana. No, they're not healers. Are they healers?
They're
Blue
healers.
healer
They're healing.
They are?
Blue
was Boomer
Bluey, dude.
They're
in
blue.
5.
Yeah, they're blue.
The healer.
Boomer in 5 was his name. The dog.
Boomer.
There.
Boomer, not Bandit. You're right. Yeah.
You found him at
That
Ray
sounds
Ray's
like a boomer.
Bandit's
farm.
one of the
Okay,
Bluey
Boomer.
characters.
Yeah, that's Bluey's
Yeah.
dad.
No,
Is
Bandit
Bluey's
is
dad
the
Bandit?
sister.
Really?
Yeah.
Is the little sister.
Yeah, Bandit's a sister.
Or
No,
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 I'm sorry,
it's the
that's
dad.
Bingo. But
Yeah, it's
Bandit
Bluey
is
and
not
Bingo.
not
Oh,
the
that's
dad. Bandit is one of the
I
uncles
think
or something.
Bandit.
I thought.
I think Bandit's they're one of their uncles. Yeah, I think it's
No.
their dad. I think it's
No,
dad's.
Bandit's
Dad.
the wiener dog.
Guys, Bandit's the dad.
Yes.
You guys are crazy. I watched this shit on the reg.
I've been watching this shit on the reg before you became a father, Oscar.
And you still don't know.
I'm
I'm
googling
on
it. We'll find out.
IMDb right now. He's probably
What's our
right.
average age? We're sitting here arguing about Bluey.
Ellie,
Hey.
is Bluey's dad named Bandit? Damn it.
Okay. Okay.
did.
Oh my God.
See, Brandon, the correct way to ask that question though, without loading it, is to go, "What's Bluey's dad's name?"
That's what I'm putting into Google right now.
But
Okay,
but like
baby.
by asking her like, "Is this his name?"
No. They're both right. It's Bandit Custard Healer.
Bandit Custard.
Yeah, thanks, Ellie.
Ooh.
What's their
Okay.
uncle's name, Ellie?
Bilbo Swaggins.
Uncle Dad. Yeah.
That's reliable information, Brandon.
So you had the human pilots were companions. There was another human that was a heavy flamer. Oh, I think those are companions you can call. Yeah. Because you got Cheeseburger the
Yeah.
bear. The sniper was
Peaches the cougar.
Yeah, Peaches the cougar. I'm trying to figure out
Brandon,
Yeah, there was a
Bluey's
lot of-
uncle's name is Uncle Rad.
humans.
Uncle Rad.
Yeah. And then that's on his dad's side, his mom's side.
That's
on-
why you said
her
Uncle
dad's side.
Dad, Ellie. It's Uncle Rad. That's why you said that.
That's on her mom's side, and on her dad's side, it's Uncle Stripe. And then he's, from what I understand, is gay, and he has two cousins with the muffin and the other one. I don't know what's called. The other one's
A
called.
gay dog.
Yeah, look.
Turn the fucking dog. I mean, Bo's gay.
Yeah.
The amount of times
Yeah.
that the amount of times that you just you put a knee on the floor and Bo's like,
Jesus
ass is ass.
Christ.
Ass is
His
ass.
ass.
Okay, back to Far Cry 6 companions. I searched that up
That
too.
that motherfucking dog is so old. But yeah, you gotta be careful. If you put a knee on the ground and your butt's facing him, he's like, what? Let's see what I got left in me.
It's about that time.
I think these hips can take it still.
They got a
And he
little bit of
threw
life left in.
They might give out.
When I give out, I want to give out inside a woman.
Oh my God. But a knee will do. Okay.
man.
Guapo was the crocodile, we knew that. Chorizo was the
Yes.
the wiener dog. Chicharron was the rooster.
That's right.
Chicharron. Yeah, Chicharron.
I love that.
And then you had Boom Boom, which was a mutt. Aluso was a wildcat. K9000 was a robo dog, and Champagne was another
Well, I
wildcat.
don't know these other ones.
The
don't know about those
robo
guys.
dog and the wildcat are both DLC.
I was about to say.
Ah,
Okay.
fuck DLC.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not playing for that. They tried to rub us in with you by bringing back old villains. Not working on me. And then they also have another one where like she goes to a different dimension or some shit, and she has to like color code her ammunition with enemies. It's
Don't
fucking
care.
weird. Yeah, no, that's not Far Cry, dude. And they have like a Stranger Things involved as well, right?
They have some Stranger Things missions, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
I was like,
also really
ugh.
stupid. They had like 30
like, this
minutes
isn't
to the
Fortnite,
gameplay
dude.
experience.
Or is it?
No, because I got the first season pass on sale and it's a fucking waste of money. And then they put out the expansion and that's outside the season pass. So you have to give them more money
Wow.
to be able to experience the actual story expansion of the game. Yeah, I'm not happy.
Wow.
When they could have just put the expansion out first and then the other bullshit DLC that nobody wants to play. But then how
No,
would they
but
get
why would-
money?
Yeah, how would they feed their family, Cyrus? Think about that.
How are they supposed
We
to
already know
watch
Ubisoft
other
can't make good games anymore. They have to do all those releases. Get more money.
The first 3 DLCs for that game could have just been side missions included in the actual game. I'm confident that it could have been that way.
No, but they want money.
Sorry,
Because
the
Far Cry
money.
5's DLC were awesome.
Yes.
Like it had that zombies one. It had the one where you were in Vietnam,
Vietnam,
escaping the POW camp.
And you were on Mars.
That shit was
as well,
dope.
right?
Yeah, I think the
Oh.
third one you were in space. Yeah, because it was zombies, Vietnam, and then something to do with space, some with aliens. Yeah.
Mars, you killed like those big four-legged walkers, and you get to keep all the alien blasters in the real game or in the main game once you beat it.
Yeah,
Funny.
that's right. Yeah.
Do you guys remember Blood Dragon?
Yes.
Never played it. I know that Cyrus did. He said it was good.
Dude, I know
Yeah.
it looks so fucking badass, dude. Oh, I've envied wanting to play that for so long.
Because when I had Far Cry 3, like when I first got it, I thought it was a DLC, and then I later learned it was a standalone title, just called Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon.
Did you like Broforce, right? It's got
I like
the same
Broforce
vibe.
when it works.
It's got the same vibe, but it's very
Nice.
80s esque.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
cyberpunked out and shit, right? With like lasers and bright neon lights and shit. It looks so cool.
It reminded me of Tron with no bikes, but cyber dragons. Like, that's what it looked like.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
no
rip the
bikes.
hearts out.
And you have like a bionic arm, right?
Correct. You would like oil it, like instead of breaking your fingers and shit like that, you would actually bring out an oil can and just pour it on your hand.
That's fun. I remember the fucking trailers for it, and like the announcer's voice just saying "Blood Dragon" always got me fucking ready to go. I was ready to fucking I need it.
Because when it came out, it looked like an elaborate joke. Like people were like, "Oh, haha, there's this game called Blood Dragon." Because wasn't it an April Fool's Day thing where they put out a
Think
trailer
so?
for it initially?
You might be right on that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It looks because it was Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, but it looks so different from Far Cry 3. That would make sense if they put it out on April Fools.
I could be wrong, but I could have swore it was a April Fool's thing.
Jamie, pull that up.
I'm trying to find the initial trailer. The initial trailer went up on One Media Plus on April 11th, 2013.
Close.
But the
No
first
dice.
comment says, "Remember when people thought this was an April Fool's joke?" From 9 years ago.
Probably teased it on April Fool's or something.
Yeah,
Probably.
tease the trailer. That would make sense.
Wait, I'm sorry. You play Rex Power Cult?
That's a Transformers name. What?
No, that is a man's name. A man of men.
Men, min, 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 manly, min, min.
That fucking show is a fever dream now. Whenever sometimes I will just be like, "What actual TV?" Because I'm bored of YouTube and whatever. Sometimes 2.5 Men's. I'm like, yeah, I watched it as a kid, and I watch it now. I'm like, why the fuck were my parents let me watch this? It's Charlie Sheen being dirty and fucking disgusting every episode. Like,
Does Charlie Sheen mean Charlie Sheen?
yeah.
Men. Yeah, even when they advertise it on streaming, they use Ashton Kutcher's picture.
He's
Yeah,
not much better.
Because the whole story of it, after they fired Charlie Sheen, and then in the show they fucking had it. He actually died in the show, and then there was just the entire first part of the episode was just him in his casket at the funeral. It's just a line of women walking up to it and spitting on the coffin.
Honestly, very fitting in to his character.
My grandpa always used to watch that shit. It was always
But,
just going in the background.
Yeah, but then Ashton Kutcher was introduced to it because after Charlie died, they made his character even just kept making the character a piece of shit, and he didn't leave the house to his brother that was living with him for 10 years. And it just went up to the market, and then Ashton Kutcher's character bought it, and he let his brother and Jake still live there. Because I think there's one episode of it like just before, like in the season end of one of it before there was the start and Charlie died. It was like his dad was like, something bad's happened to Uncle Charlie. I'm losing my Malibu beach house. Like, he wasn't worried about his uncle. He was worried about the house that he got to live in.
Nope.
That fucking interview with Charlie Sheen. He's like, "Are there any drugs in this house?" No. There's no drugs in this house. You better find them and give them. No, there's no drugs in this house. No drugs.
They took them all. What are
No
you talking about?
drugs.
Clearly. There's no drugs left in the house.
Well,
Oh man. Oh, tiger's blood. That
tiger's blood?
fuck. Do you? Yeah, he starts
Yeah.
talking about tiger's blood.
Oh,
yeah, I remember
no.
that.
Oh, dude. That interview did rounds when it came out. Still really fucking funny. Like even with today's modern lens, knowing what we know now.
It's a great interview to go back and look at.
Because I think it was like a ABC 2020 special.
or like
Put it on
60 minutes or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I didn't watch 2020 when I was a kid, but I remember the next morning, like before school, we would watch like the Today Show or whatever was on, and they were just not talking about nothing but that interview. Because that's all they had to talk about in 2011.
Fucking A. Well, here's to watching the Raiders not go to the playoffs this season, and maybe
Hey, let's
the
go.
Niners will still
Shout
win
out to the
some
Niners,
games.
probably not doing the same.
Round of
Yeah.
applause for everybody.
The what? Oh, round of applause. Yeah, golf claps.
I thought you said
Ellie.
menopause.
Ellie.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Jamie, cut that out of the recording.
Well, anybody else have anything they want to add?
Wanted to go back to the movies about like Moana and everything. Colin spotted the other day, and then I saw the trailer, for, the poster for it was the Stitch holding the live action Stitch holding the fucking coconut evil dude in the movie.
Kokomora or whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever the fucking shit is. And I remember back when Lilo and Stitch first came out, that Stitch did a lot of like multiverse jumping, if you will, where he would appear in like the other TV shows of like Timon and Pumbaa. He would appear on there, or in like the trailers for like Little Mermaid, the second one or something. He'll appear in like those trailers and shit. Like he'll be jumping around, randomly appearing.
Hmm.
I'm wondering if they're gonna do something like that for like newer age. You know what I mean? Like when more trailers come out, we think it's like, oh, they're remaking this movie, but actually it's just like Stitch like tie-in thing. You know what I mean?
Stitch doing the Deadpool thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like that's Stitch is basically Disney's Deadpool. It was like it's
Wait,
he's
no,
just
Disney
everywhere.
owns Deadpool too. So I mean,
Well,
Deadpool's
beforehand.
already Disney's Deadpool.
Yeah, beforehand, before Disney went evil, you know,
Before they bought Fox.
What do you mean before
Yeah.
Disney went evil?
more evil. How about that? Before they acquired all
Walt
Chaos
Disney was a
Emeralds.
Nazi.
I did not see that coming.
They have him frozen in Disneyland. What do you mean? They have to defrost him every time they're making a decision on what new park to add.
Well, they have to rethaw Walt Disney's severed brain that's deep below California Adventure at least once every 5 years to consult the great and mighty Disney.
What next, oh mighty one? Make
They
the same
they
thing
actually
again.
transplanted Walt Disney's brain into Michael Eisner,
Who?
the ex-CEO of Disney.
Yeah,
They
can you
were like,
imagine
fuck, that
being
doesn't
the
work.
CEO?
Let's just put it in Elon Musk.
Can you imagine being the CEO of Disney, having that much fucking like money and power at your fucking fingertips? Ridiculous.
Nah.
Disney has so much money they could easily make an army.
Oh my god.
Like,
Cyberpunk
private
2027, man.
militia.
That's what it's about.
You're implying that they don't already have one.
Yeah, no shit.
Disney security team, that's just the grunts.
I would never get in a fight at Disneyland. I do not want to be banned for life. No thanks.
Man, why not?
I've only been there since I was only there when I was 3. Fuck it.
Again, I'll be banned.
I'll go out with a bang the next time I go there.
Wow.
Not
Yeah,
like,
careful.
not
Careful.
literally.
Careful. Oh, shit.
Whoa there, partner.
It's Disneyland, but Disneyland
Was land.
is land.
Islam?
No, not Islam.
Radical Islam?
No, we're not gonna even get to that. We're not even gonna touch that with the fucking stick, okay? Or 10-foot pole. Not touching that. No, sorry.
Let's go to radio.
Tune in next
Garden.
episode of the podcast when we draw our depictions of the Prophet Muhammad.
I
And with that,
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna end the
distance
episode.
myself.
We're gonna end the episode right there. Thanks everyone for watching.
Not more of a cop
Like
guy,
and subscribe.
If you got to bleep
I like green
that,
beans better.
we'll do it.
Nah, I don't think so.
No, maybe you should though, just for my safety.
I would probably censor just the name.
Safety. Oh,
Oh, look, Brandon's scared of the Islamic crowd.
not
I'm a
exalt.
white person. Of course
Yeah,
I am.
We
Most
don't have money
vulnerable.
like the South Park creators. We can't just go hide in our mansions. We have to go back to work.
Then again, yeah, no, never mind. I'm not gonna bring up what South Park has and hasn't done that they could get.
Okay, so that's a
How
wrap,
about
right?
no?
Jesus Christ.
We wrap that up. We're just gonna. I'll find an ending for that, or do we want to sign off?
Mustard.
Welcome back. Thank you for what mustard 169. Mustard 169 is a good band name too.
Mustard gas.
That's like a wrestler, right? Both of those.
Musty
Anyway,
ass.
Subscribe to the Cobb Bros.
Don't
Subscribe to
respawn
the
too
Cabras.
quietly.
Don't, don't. I don't know. Don't do funny photos of people, okay?
Yeah, don't run planes into buildings.
And have a good night, everybody. Thanks for listening.
Spay and neuter
And
your parents.
cut it. Cut it. Cut it.
Spay and
Cut
neuter
it.
your parents.
Cut it.